Hi guys, hope everyone's having a great Saturday. So welcome to the Saturday vlog. So tonight we are going to do something. Okay. Any idea what we're gonna do? We are going to cook some dinner. I'm feeling a little bit better right now, so I figured I would jump on it while I can so I could get the rest of my protein in for the day. So I have been thawing something out for a couple hours now. It's completely thawed. I was talking about it a few weeks ago. Hope you're ready for it. That's right. We are going to be cooking the picanha for dinner tonight. So I have done a little bit of research. I was trying to find a recipe that did not require salt seasoning, because the salt that these are normally caked in is coarse salt, and for me that's extremely high in sodium. So I wanted to find a different way to season it with less sodium in it. So I have found a way with one of my seasonings that I have that's like, I think 130 or 170 grams. So I have to coat this whole thing in that, which actually it's really not that big of a piece. It's just over 2 pounds. So I am going to follow the directions to get this prepared, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so the actual seasoning that I'm using is going to be my Winn-Dixie grilling seasoning, steak grilling seasoning, and it is 190 grams of sodium per 1/4 teaspoon. So imagine that kind of all over it. Let's go from there. Okay, so I read that the first step is to rinse it off in cold water, and then you pat it dry with some paper towels. Okay guys, so right now what I'm doing is I am seasoning the fat cap on it. I gotta make sure that I put some of the seasoning down in the pan. Now, I don't have a grill. Normally this is grilled, but I don't have a grill, and I read that you can roast it in an oven, so we are doing it in an oven. So, okay, so I just did the, I have fat on my hands because you have to trim some of the fat cap off. I personally think I butchered it because I am not no damn butcher. So, here, let me go ahead and switch the screen around so you guys can see what the fat cap looks like, you know. Okay, so this is the fat cap that I've got on there. It's all the junk. I don't think I got enough off of there. I don't know. I've never done this before, and I couldn't find any videos on it, so sorry about that. Okay, so it's coated in seasoning. So now I'm gonna flip it. Okay, so I have flipped it because it's supposed to be, if I read it correctly, and I will check the directions again before I actually shove this in the oven. But the fat cap is supposed to be bottom side down, bottom down. All right, so, okay, and you see, it's coated. Now I also read somewhere that it's best when you're doing it in an oven to put it in a pan with high sides, and this is the highest one I've got. So I went with the big one so it could have enough room. So, okay, so I need to check something on the directions, guys. I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, so I'm glad I checked the directions because guess what? It's supposed to be fat cat side up. Fat cat side up. So, make sure. Now this is going to go into the oven. The oven's already preheated for 250 degrees for 25 minutes. And then I got to pull it out, put some tin foil over it, and then I have to put the oven on to a broil setting and let it get up to about 500 degrees or as hot as possible, and we go from there. So let me get this baby into the oven. I'll be back. Alright guys, so it is out of the oven. I am waiting for the oven to reheat now because I had to put it on broil. So now I'm going to take this tin foil and cover it loosely, like it said to do. I'm going to wait for the oven to heat up as high as it can go and then put this sucker back in. Hey guys, so I'm just checking back in with you. Update on the picanha. Okay, so the recipe that I found it on Pinterest. Alright, excuse me, my nose itching. Guys, when this gets done, I'm gonna leave a comment on that Pinterest, whatever. Okay, I personally think, okay, because the directions call for first to roast it for the first 25 minutes at 250 degrees. Okay, so I did that. Then it says to pull it out, cover it loosely to keep the heat, keep it warm, and to put your oven on broil and get it up to as close to 500 degrees as possible. Well, see, my oven does not have like that temperature thing to tell you how high you want to bring the broiler up to. It's just got broil on it. It doesn't have high, low, broil, anything like that, okay? So I put it on broil, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the oven light to go out. Say that it's, you know, up to temperature. It never went out. So I just ended up putting it in there. All right, and then it says, you know, to put it in 25 inches below the top part of the oven. So when I was looking at where I had it, I did not like the positioning on it, so I pulled it out and I put it down on a lower rack. I did not even have that sucker in there for 10 minutes and my smoke alarm's going off. So I pulled the meat out real quick, grab a towel, throw it over it because I can't find the tin foil. All right, and then I go around and I gotta check it here in just a moment. I go around opening up all the windows I can, and then I'm going in front of my little smoke alarm and waving the thing to get it to reset. So I do that. And then I just said, well, screw it, you know, because I don't like that. It's going to keep going off. So I am modifying, going back to roasting it. I put it back in the oven at first for 325 degrees, and then I contacted my brother who has experience in cooking picanha. He normally does it on a grill, but he's also done it in his oven as well. So I contacted him. So I'm in conversation with him right now, back and forth on chat or text message. So I probably should have never put it on broil. I almost burned the darn thing. You know, probably almost set my house on fire. So, ixnay on that um, recipe, and I'm just winging it now. So, I'm watching it closely. So far, it's been back in roasting for 13 minutes. So I'm going to check it as soon as I'm done with this and go from there with it. So my brother said it should take about an hour to an hour and a half to fully cook. So we've technically got about an hour to go. Oh, this won't shut off. Darn it. Okay, I'm just gonna open it up for just a quick second so you guys can see. But it's looking pretty good. Thank you, Jesus. All right. There you have it, guys. It is completely done. I just took this out. It's supposed to come to 155 degrees. And so it came to actually 162 degrees. So I nailed it on the temperature. It took about an hour, maybe a few minutes past an hour to get it done. But this is all the juice that came out of it. So now there's more juice still in it, but my brother said to let it, you're supposed to let it sit for 10 minutes and rest. And the juices that are in here still are going to make the meat more moist. So we're gonna let this sit while I am doing the sides. I am doing 2 bags of quinoa and a vegetable. I haven't decided what yet though, but I also want to take some leftover red onion and the rest of my mushrooms, and I'm going to saute them up and kind of put them over my meat. So yeah, but doesn't she look pretty? Yes. Well guys, the picanha is done in my belly. So Lizzie took 2 little pieces. I took 2 little pieces. I got enough picanha to last a few days. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. There's like this much fat on one of the pieces of it. And I, of course, cut it off. I had a little bit of fat on one of the pieces because, you know. But it was like 23 grams of protein for 3 ounces, 3.5 ounces. So I met my protein goal. Yes, I did. So now, next time I make it, which I will make it again, I'm going to stick to strictly just roasting it. And I'm going to go based off of temperature, which, you know, in the middle, 155 degrees is completely cooked. And I am probably going to go a little bit lighter on the seasoning. Because I'm not used to having, like, you know, a lot of seasoning in my food anymore. So I like everything to have a natural taste to it. I don't know, just like that. Like I made quinoa tonight and I did not salt it. I didn't put no butter in it. And I did the same with my steamed green beans. No salt, no pepper, no butter, nothing. That's just how I am. So I did put some salt, or not salt, but butter in the frying pan when I was doing the onions and mushrooms. But that's because I was sauteing them up. But it all got drained. So yeah. Anyways, guys, so that is it for my picanha video. The cook with me or whatever. So Okay, so I am going to chug down a little bit more water, and I'm going to put on the gym clothes, and I believe we're going to go hit the gym. So, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday night. Be blessed. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you like what you're seeing, please feel free to hit the subscribe button, the like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Alright? I'm going to go get in some gym time while I'm feeling better. Alright, guys? Talk to you later. Bye.